Hello, my name is Rick Steinbacher with Carolina Athletics, and I'm excited today to share with you the latest progress on the Cone-Kenfield Tennis Center. Extremely excited about this project. It's going to provide 12 new outdoor courts for our tennis programs. It's already provided 6 new indoor courts for those programs, and we're just thrilled that we can provide the wonderful student athletes that play men's and women's tennis here with a championship court for both indoors and outdoors competition. This slide is an overhead view of the site, and you can see where we are as of today. You'll see some indoor photos later on, and the indoor center is, except for punch list, graphics, and items like that, is completely finished. We're already hosting competitions in there, and the student athletes are absolutely in love with it. As you can see from this photo, we've got about 6 of the courts almost done. Still got to get them striped. Those are the new practice courts. And then the 6 courts that you see to the top of the picture, those are the competition courts. We are waiting for 5 days in a row of no rain and warm temperatures, 50 degrees or more. As soon as we get that, we'll be able to finish out the competition courts, get them all lined, and they'll be ready for play. This shows you just another overhead angle from the southwest side of the site, looking to the northeast. Once again, you can see the indoor center. The practice courts have been covered, and the competition courts will soon be covered. You can start to see the bleachers on the north side of the courts. There will be bleachers as well on the south side. The north side bleachers will include covered awnings for shaded viewing. And it's really going to be awesome to be able to surround our tennis players with spectators on all sides. To the bottom left of the picture, you see the new concessions restroom building. That's really going to be a really great place to watch the matches from as well, because you'll be able to go up on the roof and look down on the first court, which is obviously the championship court. And then it'll also have concessions, restroom. It'll have an elevator up to the elevated seating and several other amenities for fans. This next slide, once again, we're overhead, looking at the east side of the site, viewing west. You get a really good look there of the practice courts. The practice courts will be the exact same as the competition courts, same type of quality, built to the specifications of the U.S. Open. The only difference there is there will not be bleachers, and we won't have lights on the practice courts. We'll obviously have new Musco Stadium LED lights, as well as bleachers for the competition courts. This slide, well, once again, you just get back to the competition courts. You're looking at courts 4 through 6, viewing towards the north grandstand. The number 1 priority was great courts. The number 2 priority was fan amenities, so our student athletes can have hundreds and hundreds of fans out there supporting them in a covered, shaded way, and in a way that the fans can really enjoy supporting these 2 great programs. Here's the west side of the site. You're viewing the restroom building. Again, this is where we probably have the most work to do, but we are on schedule to have everything done, assuming we get those 5 days of good weather at 50 degrees, so everybody cross your fingers. We got the most work to do here in the concessions and restroom building, but we do expect to have everything done and ready for competition by March 1st. Here's the north side of the site. Here you're looking at the entrance to the indoor building. We're really going to dress it up with a new awning. You can start to see it coming together there, but we're going to paint the exterior of the entire indoor center and make it look much better, make it look more similar to the Eddie Smith Fieldhouse that we recently updated, or the Coleman IPF practice facility that looks really good, sharp and new from the outside. We're going to dress up the opening for the student athletes and for the spectators, and then we'll do new graphics inside the facility as well. Here's the main entryway into the indoor facility at Cone-Kenfield Tennis Center. As you can see, as we've done with all of our facilities, we've introduced more Argyle and just a cleaner, crisper look with all the graphics, the painting, really trying to make all of our facilities look cool, warm, inviting, much whiter and brighter than they did before we've done any of the recent projects that we've done. Here's the new indoor courts. We've got new carpet in there. We've got a new glass wall so that you can see through it. That used to impede the spectators, but now it's much better to view tennis. And you can see 2 of the 3 new courts in the indoor center. Really happy with this color combination. It mirrors a little bit how the U.S. Open colors their courts. Obviously, we did Carolina blue outside the courts and then navy inside the courts. Student athletes are really happy with just being able to play and compete on these courts. They think it's a massive upgrade over what we used to have. And here you can see the other side, the other 3 courts. Again, that same navy and Carolina blue with the Argyle. Really excited about the new LED lighting in here. It makes it so much brighter. We are going to add graphics to honor the history of the program, but we're going to be a little bit slower about that. We want to make sure we don't overdo it, and we do it in a really tasteful way that doesn't take away from the good, clean, crisp look of all these courts. Still, as I said, got a lot of work to do, but we've got about a month to go. By March 1st, we should be completely done, and we're really, really excited about this. I think one of the happiest things I've ever done is watch our student athletes move into any of these new spaces once we complete them, and that certainly was the case the first time our women's and men's programs competed in the indoor facility at Cone-Kenfield Tennis Center, and I really can't wait until they get out there on those outdoor courts. I just want to close by saying a huge thank you to everybody with the Rams Club for everything you do for Carolina Athletics, and for those of you who have or will support this tennis program, thank you. It makes a huge difference for the student athletes, the coaches, the entire program, and it's going to be a wonderful upgrade for our fans as well. Thank you very much.